What's up people, back again for another tutorial for you. This one is about the critter or Crite I made, and by the video request for this from my buddy Cruise Shop of Horrors, awesome guy. Okay, so I'll show you the figure first. There he is, guys. That's the critter I made with the faux fur, which is again the hair you get in sheets from hobby stores and online. So there's the fur, and there's the sheet it's attached to. And like I said on the baler video, Say the Law, you just cut the strips out you need and you glue them on with super glue. But before you get to that stage, what you got to do is use a lot of Fimo for this one. You wouldn't think it, but you do use a lot of Fimo. There's no base in this. I guess you could use a base if you've got something that, you know, is the right scale, but for me personally, I didn't have a base for this. So you start from scratch. So you roll up like a lump of Fimo, you know, heat it up a bit with your heat from your hand, you know, so it gets softer and softer, and it's easier to sculpt. And then what you do is you make two holes where the eyes are going to go, and then you roll two little balls for the eyes, put them in, roll two strips of Fimo for the eyelids as well, and then it's a case of doing the mouth. Then the mouth is a bit of a pain. You need a big hole, like triangular hole in the lump of Fimo for the mouth, hollow it out, you know, with your tools, and then you build up the nose area, and then you do the eyebrows. They've got, you know, the lumpy eyebrows, sculpt them lumpy with the tools, the correct tools. And then for the teeth are a nightmare to do because they got so many sets of different teeth in the mouths, you know, in the films. It's best to start off with the ones at the back, obviously, that makes sense. So what I do for teeth, the really thin pieces of Fimo, sharpened down, you know, to a point. But what I do first is make a gum line. So that's a little strip of Fimo. You attach it to the inside of the mouth, and then you attach each separate tooth to that gum line with your tool, very lightly, not too much, otherwise it'll flatten out and it'll go all over the place. The teeth will merge together, and you don't want that. You want to be separate, like little needles, you know. That's what their teeth are like in the film. So you do that for each layer. There's about 3 layers of teeth in this mouth, so it's heavily built up, and then you end with the front row, and then you do the lip, you know, the lip there. You just about see it because that's where I glued the hair to. You just about see that, guys. I don't know if you can. And then that's the bulk of it done, and then you attach the little arms. You sculpt little arms with 3 fingers. And then you do the feet. Preferably make the feet quite wide so it can stand up properly, because I've made some in the past that have been a bit dodgy because I've tried to not make the feet so wide, you know. But you have to really. And then you put that in the oven and let it bake for a long time. Even if it starts smoking, let it bake, because the more Fimo you use, the longer cooking time you need for it, really, if you want to turn out really strong. Like this one's really strong, no cracks or anything in this one. Left it in for about half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour. Let it cool down, you know. Preferably when you do work so long in the oven and you're waiting for things to cool down, don't work on it straight away, because it will crack then. If it cools down too quick, it'll crack and break. So I usually leave the rest of the work till the next day, like the painting and things. So the next day, you paint up your critter, the skin on the critter, you know, and then once that's dry and things, you know, do his eyes red, obviously, and that, and then you can add the faux fur. And all I did was cut strips in layers. Do the sides first with the faux fur, style them, and then do the top half of the fur, the head. Do that last, so you can overlap the side bits, you see, so you don't see any awkward looking parts to it, you know. So it all blends in. You want it all to blend in the fur, really, and you all want it to go in the same way, obviously, you know. And that's how you get the critter, guys. It's a messy job with doing all the gluing with the faux fur, but make sure you wear some latex gloves when you're doing it, because if not, you're going to glue your fingers together, like I've done on many occasions. So yeah, that's one thing you're going to really need to make this figure, is some latex gloves. Some decent super glue as well. Don't get the crappy cheap stuff. Get the decent super glue, and you're going to know, the job you're going to do is going to be strong and secure. So that's it, guys. That's all it is, really. No bases, so there's nowhere to tell you to go really to shop for this, apart from the only thing I could tell you to get for this is the faux fur, which you can find on Amazon and eBay. But I get mine from a local store called Hobbycraft, but I'm not sure if they have them overseas in America. I don't know. As you know by now, by my accent, I live in the UK, so I get mine from there. So yeah, just last look at the critter again, guys. There he is. I do accessories with these, do severed arms and severed legs and things, but that's at your preference. If you want to do something like that, it's up to you. It's your choice at the end of the day. So I always do them, and it is fun making them, but it can be difficult. Can be a little frustrating, especially when you're working with real hair. It is frustrating, but it's worth it. If you get it right, it's worth it, and hopefully you'll come out with the outcome that you you're hoping for. So best of luck, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the vid, and more tutorials to come. So in the meantime, just take care, and best wishes to you.